Side hustles look amazing on YouTube, but most people who try them burn out, make nothing, and end up quitting completely.
Is that really true?
That's been on my mind a lot lately, actually. And yeah, I realize how that sounds. I mean, this whole channel is essentially about side hustles and about how to make money online. You know, watch me test this method. Let's see how much money it makes. But here's the part that I don't always say out loud. Even when I show the failures on this channel, I'm still kind of selling the dream, because that's what gets clicks and that's what gets views. And I don't hate the game. I get it. I'm a part of it. But lately I've been wondering, am I part of the problem? What if all this make money online advice doesn't really work for most people? Not because it's fake or not because it's bad advice, but because the average person doesn't really need a brand, an agency, or a billion-dollar sales funnel. They just want freedom, some breathing room, a way out of the grind that doesn't feel like a second job. Most of the people that are watching videos like this, you probably don't want a Lambo. You don't want to be famous. You just want enough money, enough freedom to work from home, to travel a little bit, to not hate Sunday nights and Monday mornings. And that's the reason why these side hustles we see on YouTube are so popular. And I get it. That's why I've tested so many of them myself. But here's the problem. Most of them are slow, a lot of them are completely sketchy, and all of them are pretty much way harder than they look when you watch a guru do them on YouTube. Look, I've definitely made some money with some of these, but most people watching absolutely will not make money with them. That's just the harsh truth.
That's harsh.
So here's a thought that hit me recently. What if you don't need a side hustle? What if that lifestyle that everybody is chasing, working from a laptop, less stress, flexible hours, what if you could actually get all of that with a really good remote job? And I know that's not as sexy as passive income, but it might actually work and be a better option for most people watching. So I built something, not to sell you on it, just to test an idea. And I'll show you that in a second. So here's the idea that I've been sitting with. Maybe the fastest way to get the freedom that most people crave isn't a hustle. It's a really good remote job, one that pays well, gives you back your free time, and allows you to work from anywhere in the world. That's actually the thing that I think people are trying to build towards, in my opinion. It's the lifestyle that people are chasing with all these side hustle ideas. Just without the risk, without the grind, or the constant pressure to figure it all out by yourself. No one talks about it that much on YouTube because it's boring. But boring is stable. Boring pays your rent. Boring might actually let you breathe right now, instead of trying to build something for the next 3 years and hoping that it works. So I started wondering, what if that was the unlock for most people? Not quitting your job, not building a business, just finding a job that actually fits the lifestyle that you want to live. So I built this website. It essentially helps you find a remote position in 3 ways so far. So let's take a look at it. Okay, it's certainly a work in progress, so don't judge, but here is Remote Jobs Roulette. And again, I mentioned there are 3 ways to use this website to try to find a legitimate remote job position. The first way, and the kind of namesake of the website, is something that's kind of fun, a little bit more of a game, a little bit more luck, chance, with some smart little things involved. And I'll show you that one first. So Remote Jobs Roulette. You can decide UK and US jobs or US jobs only. And when you click the button, it spins the wheel, fetches job, and simplifies with AI. So essentially this is just an aggregator. It is pulling jobs that it finds from online and pulls them all into one location. In this game specifically on the site, just pulls 3 of them, kind of at random. But then it does something cool. It simplifies the listings with AI. So when you go to a job board and you see a listing, sometimes it's really tough to understand what that job's all about, what you're gonna be doing, how much you could potentially make. So I've kind of included AI in this game to simplify it, to talk to you in like real life speak and tell you what an estimated salary might be. So remote life insurance specialist, or a sales representative, or a speech language pathologist. A speech language pathologist in Tennessee working remotely, you'll help people who have trouble speaking or swallowing. You'll use an online platform to assess and treat patients, and you can choose your own work hours. You'll also get free training and workshops to improve your skills. And the estimated salary could be between $60,000 and $90,000 a year. So again, just random 3 jobs, simplified with AI, pretty fun. But if you want to do the kind of old classic way where you want to search for something specific, no problem. There is also a job search. where you can just put in, let's say you're into sales, and it will find sales. But here's the cool thing, it also can be summarized with AI. So what is this remote sales assistant position? Well, let's summarize it. A remote sales assistant helps a small company keep track of their sales and business tasks. They work with the marketing team, handle paperwork like invoices, and make sure everything runs smoothly. Estimated salary, $30,000 to $45,000 per year, and you can go take a look at that if you're interested in it. But the coolest part about this is most job sites won't let you search or filter things like no experience. Where here we can just look for jobs specifically that don't require experience. A lot of data entry, a lot of data analysis, data entry, appointment center. That one's an interesting one. So you can summarize that one with AI and see what this is in a little bit more less corporate speak way and what the estimated salary might be. And then you can save that listing to your email, or you can just go take a look at that listing and apply for it. And the third way is an AI job match. So it's essentially just like a chat bot or an AI assistant that you can talk to like a real human. Like, I like writing, I hate meetings, I want flexible hours. And then it'll go out and find the jobs and kind of match them and rank them in order that they think they would be a fit for you. And then an AI summary will summarize them and tell why they think it's a fit for you. And it's a work in progress. I'm still working on that part of it right now. And if you want to play with this website, there are some things that sometimes I'm working on that might not work when you try it, or that are broken. Bear with me. It's a work in progress, like I said. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Still testing stuff, still building my own thing here on this channel, but trying to also be real about the actual things that could help people live that lifestyle that they're searching for. So if you do check out the website, I'll put a link to it in the description. Please let me know what you think in the comments, or use the contact page. You know, what works, what doesn't work, what sucks, what do you like, what would you love to see on the website? And I don't know where this project will go, potentially nowhere, but I built it just because this idea kind of wouldn't leave my head. And if you're still chasing the side hustle dream, that's cool, so am I. And just know that you're not broken if some of these things aren't working. That's the way this game is played. But then also realize there might be an easier way to get what you're searching for, like a great remote job. So hopefully this at least gave you something to think about. And if you like this sort of content, then please do all those things you're supposed to do to help a channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.
I don't want to come back.